Well, hello folks, welcome to episode 64 of this Tennis Manager 2022 save. We're right at the end of the, what's that, fourth year here with the Death Academy, and we've got one tournament to play, and we're right at the end of the very next tournament that from the last one we played, and there's good reason for that. This is a WTA 250 tournament in Luxembourg, and Shaunetta has done rather well. So you can see here what has happened. She has got all the way through to the semi-finals, beating some really good players along the way, which is great to see. Shaunetta beating the 101st ranked wild card from Russia, 6-3, 6-3, which was comfortable. Shelby Rogers, another wild card, ranked outside the top 100. Again, was swiftly dispatched after a bit of a tricky first set, 7-6, 6-3, but then it got harder. She played the third seed, 31st in the world, Fiona Ferro from France, beat her in 3 sets, 6-4, 7-6, 6-3, and now she's going to be playing this Estonian player, Anett Kontaveit, 25th in the world. It's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard. But if she gets through that, then the matchup that she has, again, it's one that is potentially doable. But the really interesting thing is, because it's such a prestigious event, she's already guaranteed herself 110 points. I think this is again going to push us into that top 50. We've just kind of fallen out of it again. It seems really hard to break into it no matter what we do. I think we need to be playing in higher profile tournaments and making progress in those tournaments, but it's just so hard to do. But yeah, so let's see what Shaunetta can come up with. I'm hoping we can give Anett a good old game here. I assumed we were going out in the last match, so it was really nice to see Shaunetta doing well enough to get through to the latter stages of this tournament. Not played her before, but you can see she's a very, very strong player. Got to the semi-finals in the last week in the Tijian Open. Don't know anything about that one, but she's not particularly fast, so that's an interesting one. Okay, we didn't really need, that's not what we wanted to do, so we have made her thrilled instead of enthusiastic, but she remains anxious, concerned and troubled. Work to do on her when we chat to her during the tournament, or during the match anyway. So we just put the right game plan in there, and fingers crossed now Shaunetta is going to be able to push this player at least. I'd love to take it to 3 sets. I think it's going to be really hard to beat her, but if we do, that would be massive for Shaunetta, and that I think would guarantee it, absolutely guarantee that top 50 spot with tournaments running out. What a great start, Shaunetta, 1540 up. Oh, she just squeaked it past the line. I hope they changed it, because that's not a tennis shot at all, those ones, but you see that quite often. Oh, she's just playing on one side to the other. That was well done. It's deuce. Another opportunity here. Shaunetta's not really had a great chance. She's not been on the offensive in either of these points, but maybe here. That's a lovely shot, and she's gone wide. Really dragged that wide. Brilliant shot, and we've got a break. It's 3-2, but an advantage here for the Latvian. Does well there. So back to deuce. Come on, Shaunetta. Not quite. But that's well done as well. Those wide serves are quite effective. Another opportunity. Just needs to push through. Just try and make sure she gets this first set. I don't think that's the right move. Oh, that was a lovely shot. Just kept going back in the same place. And again, 4th one. She's not got to her own advantage on this one. Oh, just caught the line. Back to deuce. And Shaunetta here, chance here to win this first set. 5-4 up. And she's gone way long with that. So come on, Shaunetta. Another one here. Go wide with your serve. Wide with your serve. She goes down the middle. That's a lovely shot cross court. And again, wide with your serve. That's it. Oh. Nah, it's gone the other way now. This would be a harsh way to, you know, if we didn't get this. And I wonder whether Joe's been saying in the comments, just Shaunetta's inability to deal with pressure must come from some of those mental attributes. There's nothing we can do about it. And here we go. It's a chance. Here's a set point for the Estonian. That's nicely done. Just need to get it to. We've got it. There we go. We're there. So we are going to just make a little bit of a change. I'm just going to get it standing a little bit further back on the Estonian serve, just to give it a bit more time. Right. We know it doesn't always go well for us here, and looking at the way the points have been gathered, it's actually quite close. It's really tight. But in the second part of this set, it feels like it's more. It's going to the opposition rather than us. So it feels like this tie-break is set up for her to win. I don't know whether we should try something. Maybe try a bit more tactical discipline. Right, let's go. See what happens. Well, didn't see it happening, but we have a break opportunity here and a second serve. This is our match point or set point. Does well there. Oh, what a shot that was. Right on the line. 6-all. Oh, that's brilliant. 7-6. It's the other way around now. So Shaunetta had her chance. And she did have a big one. Big chance there. It's gone long. I thought that was going to hit the line as well. 7-all. And that was beautiful volley. And there, back. It's gone the other way. Exciting stuff, this. Shaunetta just about gets that back. Oh, there we go. And it's it. 7-6. We have the break. We have the first set. So fantastic work from Shaunetta. Worked so hard to get that. I mean, it was so tight that exactly the same amount of points for both of them. Shaunetta doing probably a little bit better on her first serve, not very well on her second serve. So that is probably something we need to have a look at, that second serve. So we've got high second serve risk on. So I don't really know what more to do about that. No, right, we'll leave it at that. Let's go. Let's go see if we can do something in this second set. Predictably, we're 15-40 down. Dog's not happy with that either. I didn't think she'd got that. Down the line. Lovely shot. It was set up for that. 30-40. Oh, what a lovely shot down the line there. And it is a break. Oh, we're being smashed. Worked so hard in that first set. 30-40. We can't afford for her to get out of sight here. It's always those shots, those little scoopy ones, that just don't go so well. Got a break chance though. Maybe it's a way back into this. very much on the defensive, and that's into the net, and we have broken her. 3-1 now. We yet to win a serve in this set. We just about got away with that. Back to deuce. Maybe back all the way to parity here. It's an advantage on the Estonian serve. She's just about holding on to this point. Oh, not quite. Worked her hard there. Worked her very hard. It's 4-2. Again, it's worked really hard just to get anything. Very good. Cross court. Just need to make sure we get that third game, one game at a time. She's gone long. That's just what we needed. Easy volley miss that was. Oh, very nice. Guessed the right way. We had an advantage, lost it, and the advantage is now gone the other way. We feel at some point we're not going to manage to hold on to this. Well, we did win the game, but we've lost the next one and really struggling to hold the next one. So we're 40 love down now, 15-40 down, but it's a long route back here. Oh, lovely volley, 30-40. We get it back to 4-3. That's lovely. Worked hard for that. There's nice. Well, it's a set point. We're 30-40 down here. Is there a way back into this? No, there isn't. So we've gone to 3 sets. This is what we wanted to achieve. I don't know. I think we made a few more mistakes there. Unforced errors, 16 unforced errors in set 2. 12 in set 1. That feels like it's the difference. Right, let's go out. First 2 service games we won easily, but not this one. It's 30 or love 40 down here. You feel it's just slowly going out of our control. And again, that scoopy shot, and that might be it, unless we can do something spectacular. Yeah, it feels like we're kind of losing our way now a little bit, and Shaunetta is now 5-2 down, and yeah, that's it. I think 40-15, battled hard, but the key thing here is what does it mean for our top 50 position. This is always going to be a tricky one. That's into the net, 40-30. Oh, that's long. I still think it's way too far to get back in, but I mean, quite something if we actually manage to get this get a break here. Nice. Oh, Shaunetta, dreadful volley, and it looks like it's another match point. It's a 3rd match point. It's good depth on that. And that's it. Lovely finish. So in the end, we did take her to 3 sets. Played really well in the first set. Got over the line. Second set, just couldn't quite get it done. We had our chances. 3rd set, no, but it wasn't good enough. And yeah, you could see the confidence is just drained out of her. Absolutely drained out of her. But we've got 13 grand in our account for that. Shaunetta gets a little bit more of that. So let's just move forward and see what that does to our ranking. There we go. That is so good. 46, up 4 places. That should be 5 places, shouldn't it? We were 51st. We're in excellent shape. Sure, Georgiana has dropped. That's a disaster. She's absolutely dropped down her ranking. So yeah, that's not great. I don't think she'll be here next season. Shaunetta Death is very happy, I think, at the minute. And she's actually got her serve accuracy up now to 19. Ooh. That feels good. So there is one more. There's one more thing available here. So she's actually got 20 for her serve accuracy. So she couldn't be any better with her serve accuracy. But you can see she's just not won much, has she? And it is a little frustrating. So let's have a look at the just one more tournament left, which is in Houston. She's the top ranked player. Could she get a win there? Could she win through that one? It's possible she could. There are some talented players in this draw, but Shaunetta is top of those talented players. We've got 2 other UK players in there as well, and Harriet Dart as well in the qualifiers. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how Shaunetta gets on with that. Let's just have a look briefly at her ranking now. How far ahead is she? Looks like Sarah Belgic is going to be dropping lots of points unless she can do something quite spectacular. So Shaunetta may well move up to 45th, but 50th is on 947, so we're about 50 points ahead of that. So that's all right. That is all right. I don't think Shaunetta will be dropping too many points outside of that. I'm not sure. Maybe she will. I can't remember. Anyway, folks, let me know what you thought about that. So Shaunetta now very comfortably a top 50 ranked player, but it's so hard to get a moving beyond this, and this is what I found in the previous game. Actually, you can get to a certain level, but actually sort of pushing on beyond that is a real challenge. And I'm not quite sure whether we achieve that with infrastructure upgrades or better staff or what. Let me know in the comments what your suggestions would be. Anyway, folks, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you do, and I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.